Does Celine Dion actually live like the star that she is? If you take a peek at the backyard of her former mansion, the answer is pretty clear. Turns out, Dion doesn't need to worry about icebergs when she traverses the globe. Instead of braving the open seas on a luxury liner, she zips around the skies in a Bombardier Global Express XRS private jet. According to TMZ, she purchased the aircraft for $42 million in 2021. It accommodates 14, so there's plenty of room for Dion's 3 sons to relax and kick back during family vacations. It also helps that there are beds on board and even an in-flight theater. The extravagance doesn't stop with jets. The singer's auto fleet once included a 1993 Rolls-Royce Corniche 4 convertible before she sold it for $200,000 in 2003, according to AP. She also rolled up to her wedding in a Rolls-Royce limo. Beyond that, Harper's Bazaar Australia reports that she dropped a cool $500,000 on a Maybach 62 that features a refrigerator. The crazy thing, though, is that Dion can spend that same sum on a single trip. According to Fox 8, her round-trip flight to Paris for the 2024 Summer Olympics likely had a similar price tag. Dion is so fond of footwear that she could probably flood the grand staircase of a sinking ship with her shoe collection. During a 2019 carpool karaoke segment on The Late Late Show, she revealed that she owns so many that the exact number eludes her.
I've heard 10,000.
Maybe. I didn't want to say it.
Dion told Corden that she had her collection of heels, flats, boots, and trainers organized by color at her former Florida estate, and she used a computerized system to pick out which pair she wanted to wear. So she basically built a real-life version of Cher's closet from the movie Clueless, but just for shoes. On the Ellen DeGeneres show, Dion described what happened once she made her choice. She said, "It's electronic and all rolls, and you can see all the shoes roll." Some of her more notable footwear includes a pair of black Prada monolith boots and white Maison Margiela sneakers, both of which feature chunky soles. According to brides, Celine Dion shelled out around $25,000 for her Morella and Steve Gentile wedding gown when she walked down the aisle in 1994. By 2017, Dion was spending more than that for a simple outing in Paris. According to the Daily Mail, she stepped out in a Balmain outfit worth $26,250. It consisted of a tiger t-shirt, brown suede boots that covered her legs to the tops of her thighs, and a python coat that trailed on the ground behind her. She likely had Zendaya's famed stylist Law Roach to thank for piecing together the edgy ensemble. Style wasn't something Dion could experiment with before her career took off. She told Vogue France, "I had 13 brothers and sisters, and I got everyone's hand-me-downs." But once she gained fame, she filled up her closet with pieces from so many of the biggest designers and fashion houses, including Chanel, Dior, Versace, Roberto Cavalli, and Oscar de la Renta. If you've seen Dion wearing something in public, there's a good chance she owns it. She said, "I have always bought everything myself. I didn't want to borrow." She's also not willing to part with her designer duds once they are in her possession. She told the Globe and Mail she keeps most of her clothing, even though she rarely puts any of it to use. She said, "If I wore it once, I might not wear it again, or I'll let time pass before I wear it again." Dion's property portfolio used to include a titanic oceanfront mansion on Florida's Jupiter Island. She and her late husband, Renee Angelil, began building their 10,000-square-foot dream home in 2005. The house itself had some amazing features, such as automated shoe displays and a closet with rotating racks, like those found in a dry cleaner. But the real magic was outside. The couple transformed their 5.7-acre estate into a mini resort, complete with a fire pit beside the pool. A swim-up bar surrounded part of the structure, and a gazebo provided shade from the hot Florida sun. For their kids' enjoyment, the couple turned a large chunk of their land into a water park with a lazy river, rope bridges, twisting slides, and water cannons. When Dion was asked about this addition to her home on the Jonathan Ross show, she said,
"Why not? Some people do drugs and go out every weekend. I build a water park."
Wow. Dion put the property up for sale in 2013, with her real estate agent explaining to the Gazette that she just didn't have any free time to spend there due to her Vegas residency. Her original asking price was $72.5 million, but she had a tough time unloading it. A buyer didn't purchase the estate until 2017, and they got it at a steal for $28 million, according to the Palm Beach Daily News. Dion's Florida home had a golf simulator, but who needs to watch a ball land on a virtual putting green when you can own the real deal? According to the Top 100 Golf Courses website, Dion and Angelil bought Club de Golf Les Mirages in Terrebonne, Quebec for around $15 million in the 90s. The sprawling property came in handy when the couple wanted to host huge holiday events for their families. She told Dave Lackey, "We have two 18 holes, so we are equipped with a room to fit everybody, and we have a big kitchen in the back with a chef there during the year helps us." In 2020, Dion sold the golf course to a real estate group that included former hockey player Serge Savard. During a Q&A, Dion said that she took up playing golf because her husband enjoyed the game, and she didn't lose her passion for it after his 2016 death.